we yesterday? I think we were just waiting for a war to kick off, if I'm not mistaken. And we tried to talk to the Khan to get him to go to war with somebody, and he did not listen to me. Which, you know, fair enough. So I think what we're doing in the meantime, just sending our people out to get some right to rule, and getting some of these guys leveled up. That sounds about right, right? Who's missing from my party? Katrin right now. So let's keep the party size small for the time being, because otherwise I'm going to eat through all my food. And then once Katrin gets back into the party, maybe we can bump that up a little. Who are these guys? Who do you have? 121 prisoners. That's a lot. No, like, big stands out, though. Just some tier 2 and tier 3 guys. That's all, nothing too fancy. These guys are all just waiting around for something to happen. I guess while I'm doing this, I can also do some trades and things. Town doesn't have jack shit, but you know, you get the idea. What's my reputation here? 1. Okay, I thought it said negative. I was gonna say, how did that happen? That's the Khan. Messenger post. Currently building watchtower, done in 4 days. Okay, that'll be nice. They're still wretchedly poor, but you know. Another way to raise prosperity is to do jobs for them. I wonder what sort of job is available. You have any tasks I can help with? You're suffering greatly at the hands of a group of bandits. They take our food and livestock and kill anyone who doesn't obey them immediately. Our men are angry that we cannot defend ourselves, but we are only simple farmers. However, with some help, I think that some of the people here could be more than that. We just need an experienced warrior to teach us how to fight. I will teach you how to defend yourself. This one's a nice one to do. You will all splendid, will deeply indebted to you, my lord. I'll instruct the village folk to assemble here and receive your training. If you can teach us how to defend ourselves, I promise you'll receive everything we can give you in return for your efforts. So this one's kind of like defending the village from bandits. Trained peasants, except it takes longer. So you actually use your trainer skill to do this one, and that cuts down, I believe it cuts down the time that you need to train them, as well as how many people you train up. Now in native it wasn't so bad, because I'm gonna get attacked by like a number of them. Start the practice fight. And in, oh, just the one? Just one guy, huh? Getting into multi-fights with the mod is like rough. Okay, so they're gonna need another round of training, which is totally normal. It's not like a, as far as I know, it's not an RNG thing. I think it's either a number of times training them, or it's an amount of time that has passed. I'm not sure which. Never did figure that out. But since I'm waiting around anyway for things to happen, this is kind of good for me. Gain a little bit of reputation with the town. I've gained right to rule. Okay, now it's 2. 2 is a little more dangerous. Even farmers. It's the stun lock I'm worried about. Okay. less of an issue now. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Also, it seemed to take me off the map while I was training them, which is nice for, like, these guys. So Katrin got back into my party. I'm gonna send out Artemer now, because he's the last guy that's like, if I lose him, it really, really sucks. Because he's my engineer, so he deals with building improvements and sieges. So the town is about to build their watchtower, but I'll probably wait for Artemer to get back into the party because it's going to cost me less and it's going to take less time. So, plus they already have the two good improvements for the villages. Like the messenger post and the watchtower are, in my opinions, the only ones that are really worth getting. Because the villages just get raided so much. So like those slow down the raiding process and they give you a message of, hey, your town's being raided, so you know like right away. But otherwise, it's going to get raided because a lot of times you're like on the other side of the map, and sometimes it seems like the enemy lords just really go out of their way to like raid your village specifically. Even if they have to go through a bunch of enemy territory and they're going to get captured on the way, they're like, yeah, well, fuck that guy in particular. They don't care. Okay, Artemer. I'd like to ask you something. Aspire to be king of this land. Yes, I had heard. Oh, because he... Oh, I forgot about this. Damn it. Because he didn't like that I had sent out, Katrin, I don't get the opportunity to send him out because he does not agree with me letting her do that. I forgot there is an order that you have to do to get everybody that you want out. Oh, man, I forgot about that. That sucks so bad. All right. I already sent him out. Do you have any connections we could use to our advantage? With your permission, I was thinking that I might pay a visit to the dales near Suno. I will try not to revisit old pastures, but I must confess a certain curiosity as to how comely shepherdess of my former acquaintance is getting along. On the way, I may attempt to stop in at the castle. I suspect that it would not be terribly difficult for me to charm my way into the Lord's Hall, and I may be able to provide you with the latest news. Hold on that for now. I don't need that. Who next? Leslet, maybe? Aspire to be king of this land. Well, sir, the heavens instituted a hierarchy in this world, and normally I would have no truck with usurpation. But I also think that the kings of this land are weak in the sorry lot and not worth the name of a king. And that leaves the crown free to be taken by a better man such as yourself. Would you support my cause? I would indeed. I think that you can unite this land, and then we'd be able to raise an army such as Calradia has not seen for many generations. Swadian lances, Beggar archers, Rodok spears, Starinid swords, Nord axes, and Karagit skirmishers, and take it over the mountains to subdue all the lands that the Calradic emperors once held sway. Please go on. Give me leave for a few weeks, sir, and I will let all the worthy men of this land know that you are the one to unite not just Calradia, but all the other Calradic dominions, for according to my thinking, no one should be king here unless they have the capacity to rule the entirety of the realm, and you alone have demonstrated such a capacity. Very good, you do that. Okay, bye. Well, what a bunch of suck. So I'm not going to get as much right to rule as I could have, / should have. Right to rule is very important. I think after this, I'm going to have a little over 20, which I think it might be good enough to get started. I really should get married for the extra 10 boost. That'll help me a lot. But for now, we're training peasants. Yeah, they went looking for me. You see them go over to that village there? Scary. I don't know if I would have been able to fight them off. I probably would have paid my way, actually. Probably be the easiest. Yeah, they swing so fast. And I have a very high polearm skill, too, is the thing. Train them. Training. Fine. Oh, don't make me fight them at night. I think one of them is grasp training. Hopefully this does something more, because I don't think training peasants actually did anything in... So, like, hopefully it, like, raises their rank and gives them, like, some higher tier troops. That'd be nice. And it's only, like, 1 or 2 at a time. Like, I remember in natives, like, sometimes you would get 3 or 4, something like that, depending on how high your trainer skill was. If you can hear that, they're weed whipping outside. Must be Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Okay, so that was like 4 or 5 training sessions, and now we need to fight them bandits. And now it's just like defending as normal. And we just did this, so at least we're familiar with the village. Yeah, let's go now. Gonna try to get them looking at me a little bit. Kind of take some heat off. Mostly for my horses so they don't get stuck. Peasants killed. Peasants killed. Peasants killed. Trying to keep an eye on it to make sure none of my guys go down. I do have some lower tier troops. This will be good for their experience though. Should switch to sword. That worked out. No casualties. And refuse. Gain honor. Quest completed. I'm now 27 with them. Which is a big old... That's going to be a large recruiting next time I choose to do that. It's Karagate troops, so it'd be good for cavalry. To have some cavalry on hand. Maybe I should do that, because I'm not sure how much cavalry I have in my castle there. I've been mostly focused on archers and infantry for defending, not so much for people in my party. So once a war breaks out, my cavalry is going to be eaten through, because since I'm the marshal, I'm going to be going around and doing a bunch of sieges. And my honor's at 63, which is good. So now I'm 21 with every honorable lord, even if I haven't talked to them. Known lords. Yeah, all these guys. So now this guy and up are now friends with me. I never did figure out where my friends list was. Oh, my archer roll is 21 already. So when Lezelit gets back, then I can send out Sajad, as long as he works as normal. So I'll have 27. I'll have closer to 30 then, which is good. I'm not sure if I've sent out Rolf yet. I think I did. I either sent out Rolf or I borrowed him to another lord. But I have 31 friends, which is great. So I can try to leverage them to join my faction. Being friends with them makes that quite a bit easier, from what I understand. Obviously, I haven't done any like hard testing myself, but and I have a bunch of sausage. Nice. Sure. Take it. More sausage. I'll put it in the castle. Those fruits are expensive, but I'll buy them anyway. That bread's expensive. I'll buy it. That salt is cheap. Exquisite grain. +8 to morale. It's actually not bad. I'll buy this fine cheese. It's expensive, but I'm about to run out, so. I think oil is one of the only things I'm really missing from my castle if I were to throw a party. But I can't throw a party anyway because I'm not married. Which brings up a good point. Maybe I should learn some poetry. So I can start courting one of the ladies proper. Which shouldn't be too hard. I have a super high renown. And the one that I'm thinking of is like the niece of Uramuda, who's like over here right now. But she's got a huge family. So that will give me a lot of relationship with them. Just picturing these soldiers sitting by a campfire. Ah, yes, the grain is particularly exquisite. Hey, I do the same thing, okay? If it's not jasmine rice, I have a problem. So, you know. I'm very particular about my rice. And I assume people in my camp are as well. I judge a man by what kind of rice he likes. It's canon. Jeez. All the horses. Man, if I could get him by himself. I still will need to find out what happens if you capture these guys. Because the one guy that I defeated, he got away from me. So, which tells me that they're treating him like a lord. Unless it's guaranteed that he gets away. But I don't think so. I bet you can capture them. I wonder what you can do with them. I wonder if you can recruit them as lords. If you have your own faction. Or execute them. That'd be cool. Not me forgetting rice is also grain and picturing these soldiers chewing wheat stalks like cartoon farmers. I guess that is, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Just gnashing on wheat. Like, hey, did you guys pick up some grain? Yeah, here it is. Like, that's just a hay bale. Yeah, that's what you meant, right? Since I'm picking stuff up. I didn't check these taverns. Shame on me for any farmers I may have missed. Oops. Although with 63 honor now, I don't have to worry about it quite as much. Like, more honor is always better, but like 63 is like the big first step. Okay, so I got here just before nighttime, so I could take out a bunch of people and have them all be hitting trainer. I'm not sure if I'll have to feed them or not, but let's try it, because I think it's worth it. Who's most important? I took out all of these crossbowmen. So probably the Nord infantry would be next most important. Which would be these guys. Be 144 of them. I could also upgrade these guys, and I think I might, because those guys turn into cavalry, and I haven't got Swadian cavalry yet, have I? I keep talking about how good they are, but I haven't upgraded any of them. Because I don't know in the mod, like, that's just native, I'm working off of native information, so could be completely different, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make nice cavalry. I'm gonna do a quick look through just to make sure I didn't miss any Rodok crossbowmen. I should go make a pass back through the Rodok area and pick up some more, because you could never have enough of those guys. I don't know, this isn't my usual upgrade path, but I will take him out anyway. Yeah, one of the days somebody was talking about how my castle is a mess because I have so many different types of troops, and I agree. Having this big list makes it really much more complex to keep orderly. It'll be better when I have more fiefs, so I can distribute them and kind of keep them together. Take all these onesie-twosie guys and put them somewhere that I don't really care about. I gotta go into the Lord's Hall, drop off this food before all those guys eat it all. They're mowing the lawn, so if you can hear that, sorry. Cabbage. That away, find fruits. I'll keep this 29 here. Sausage, forgot to sell the salt, good. I'll just go down to Kudan. I'll get a good price for it there, or at least I should. Okay. Good amount of cheese, good amount of everything else. Those are my only 2 sausages. That spice is for parties. I guess I could use it for emergency money as well if I'm running low. But 3 things of ale. I got a thing of wine. I could pick up another bag of spices for like a really nice party. Also, and I have no oil. So if I were going to throw a party, I need to keep that in spice. Little do you know, it's spice shipped all the way from Dune. These guys. Okay, I did have a few of these, but they kept dying before they got anywhere decent. So that's right. That's how that was working. That's it, huh? Just 4 out of the 130 guys, only like 5 ranked up. What is, what level are these guys? Tell me about yourself. Oh, they're 17, that's why. So most of my heroes are level 17, so they need to get up to 18 to benefit from their trainer skill. That's why they're not upgrading as much. Some cheap fine grain. I'll take it. Okay, throw these guys back in the castle. Wasn't really all that much. I'm just gonna give all... I should have left one guy. Now I gotta move him all the way up. 67. I could throw some of these cavalry in here, because I do have a lot, and they are expensive. Three, 6%, because that's still 28. Quite a bit. Oh no, they were there, because I couldn't take all of them. There were too many to take. Okay, so never mind. Crisis averted. I do need to find them though, because I'm going to take some back out. Okay, so I got 96. I actually need to redistribute these guys, because if somebody attacks me, they're only gonna fight crossbowmen, which will be fine until they get up on the wall. Then it's less fine. But yeah, I'll take care of that in a second. I need Nord guys, not this guy, that guy. I'll take out like. Let's maintain this 80. It's a decent number. Done. Manage castle, fort defenders. I need to move these guys down. So these are all melee. Sorry, I'm just counting in my head here. Like 41 guys up. So that's about 30, and that's about another 30. And then we got more crossbowmen. Move these guys up. Maybe moving the hired blades up. Oh, I moved them to the top accidentally, but I was gonna say anyway, maybe moving them to the top would be a good idea. Maybe not at the front, but these guys would make really good defenders once they're on the wall, because they have those two-handed swords. Bad for before, because they're just going to soak up arrows because they have no shield. But once they get up there, that extra reach, pretty nice, I bet. Let's put them, I guess put them right behind these guys. Okay. That's fine. Good enough. Yeah, let's go to Kudan, sell that salt. And then... oh, that grain. Shit. Always forget something. Too many things. Too many things to think about. Households. That in there. You don't use salt for parties. It's kind of weird, but it would make sense that you would. Inspect the treasury, 18. I would like to withdraw, let's say, like 2,000, 3,000. That'll put me at 10. Because if I'm gonna go to the Rodok area, which I think would be a good idea, I'm gonna need some money for upgrading. I hear that Leslet is off and about telling folks that you're going to make yourself king and then lead an army over the mountains. Shall there be no end to the wars? I was thinking that if you made yourself king, then maybe you'd give us a bit of peace, but I guess the heavens have made Calradian blood to be spilt and the Calradian bones to be broken, and there's nothing getting around their decree. Your opinion is noted. So I've already sent her out, so it doesn't matter anymore. Like what she thinks. I totally spaced on that. Like, luckily, it's been going well. That I haven't had too many. I think I've only lost one out of my entire party. And I also sent out Ymira before she left as well, because I knew she wasn't going to be in the party very long. She had left the party and then came back, and like as soon as she went back, I was like, yeah, go out and do your thing. Nobody objected to that, because the person that would object to that wasn't in my party at the time. I don't know if they retroactively will do that. Like, the person who will take offense if I send Ymira out, whoever it is, if I get them in the party to send them out, if they're like, no, I heard about this and I'm not going to do that. I'm kind of curious. I don't see anything else to replace, just the bread, so that's fine. I haven't really been checking arms and armor. I think I'm pretty damn good, though. Like, later on, when I have way more money than I know what to do with, I will replace this full plate eventually in my helmet, like into the best stuff. But all my people are well equipped right now, like this, like a lordly helmet, 59 armor. I mean, that's huge. 24,000, tons of money. Only required 10 strength too. That's not bad. But yeah, you'll eventually get to that point. Like in one of my games, I think I had something like 300,000 silver, and I already had the best stuff, so it was just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, well, on to the Rodak area. I'll skip Kira this time, go to Ravidin, the Rim, then start at Saren, I guess. Ringier Castle is no under siege. That's right there. So they held. So the Swatians probably tried to take it over and failed. The king probably showed up and scared him off. This guy just got his ass kicked. Gastia. I wish when you searched for people in your notes, it would put their name first and not their title. It makes finding them very difficult. Okay. I was just checking. In a previous playthrough, he was one of my, I don't want to say main guys, but we were pretty tight. So wanted to make sure that he wasn't a honorable lord. Stop that. Well, it's nice and flat up here. I could use my lance up here. Sword's working out well, though. Well, how about that for a change? I got in their way. Kind of nice the other way around. Yeah, I suppose I don't need the lance for these guys. They're too weak to do anything. They don't have crossbows, so their arrows just kind of bounce off. I can basically just walk right up to them and hack away at them. Can't do enough damage to me. Perfect. Some soldiers ready to upgrade. Move these guys up. Well, that worked out. Watch, now that I have my 63 honor, like every town is going to be like overrun by bandits. I'm like, good. Perfect. Where was this like, you know, like 3 days ago? Fruit. I'll buy. I'll just keep it on me. My movement speed's been really good. Comparatively to native, man. You seem to move so much faster than in native. So what's my travel speed? 7.6. If this were native, I'd be moving at like 6.1. Super cheap grain. Deserters. What kind of deserters? Tier 2 infantry deserters. I could take them out, just for the experience. I think I might. I'll chase them around until daytime. I don't think tier 2 infantry are going to be able to do much to my force right now. There we go. Oh, he joined me. Well, this is one of those situations where I didn't really want him to join me. Because now all of his guys are gonna get the kills, and I don't want to send my guys in because my horse is gonna get stuck, and then one of them is gonna die over a battle I didn't need to fight. Well, they do have thrown weapons, though. Some kind. That's potentially dangerous if they get a lucky hit. Oh, damn it. I thought I had my sword out. Wasted my one crossbow bolt. Okay, well, hopefully some of my guys get in on this. If anything, they should get some for shared experience. Sure. There's probably going to be a guy right in Durim. Oh, Durim's pretty beaten up, huh? They don't have anything. Unbearable. Yeah, I mean, that's how Durim always is, to be honest. It's just, every time it gets sieged, like, it hurts its prosperity, and Durim is always being sieged. So that's just how it is for basically the rest of the game. The only time Durim was nice was when I started my own faction. I ended up taking it. And usually when I take something, I can hold it pretty well, because I'm super cautious and a hoarder. So... And then I spend some work trying to get its prosperity up, just because of, you know, it's a city, so it's gonna be a large source of money. And the higher the prosperity is, well, not even for me either, like the higher the prosperity is for whatever lord you give it to, the larger their army will become. So... Okay. Yeah, these places aren't raided. That's nice. Check them out. And then probably on to Saren, and then hit those towns over there. Go to Veluca. Maybe up to Jelkala, turn around, go down to Galen. Hit Provid on the way back for my landlord money. I could be recruiting Swadians as well. Swadians make good cavalry, but I think they also make decent archers because they have crossbows. I'll keep it in mind on the way back. I don't know how many Rodoks I'm gonna get. Maybe I'll get lucky in every place I go to. Like, it'll give me like 10 to 15, then I'll be full. Archbang grain. Excuse me. Recruit. 1. Better than none. Who are these guys? Just some stray bandits, no bandit lord behind you, right? This war party. Didn't quite make it to town in time for the training to set up. Oh, hi. Jeez. I'm by myself, aren't I? I'm in a bad spot. Okay, better. Need to get this other guy off me. Okay, good. Now you're screwed. You missed your chance. But see what I mean? Like, those are some no-name bandits, and they got me to like 60% health. Like, in native, that wouldn't have happened. Building Watchtower of Deshpiga has been completed. 16 deserters. C4 Rodok cavalry. Kind of cool that they have cavalry. Beforehand, Rodoks didn't even have cavalry. So I guess if you were going to do a challenge of like only using one kind of unit, it would be a lot easier in this mod because you can actually have all types of units. I don't know how good they would be, but at least you would have some. And I bet those Rodok cavalry have some pretty good lances. Well, Nobody here. Check the goods. Take this fine grain. Sell the fruit. I don't need the fruit anymore. Find a replacement. Dried meats. I do need dried meats. That's a decent price for fine dried meats. Good on cheese for now. Fine bread's fine. So much wine. Don't I have an oil press here? That would be an easy way to get oil, is just have them hold on to it and then take it for myself. Yep, I sure do have an oil press here. So that would be an option. I don't know if it would be cost effective, because like I don't know how much it costs them to make the oil. It's gotta be less though than what you could buy it for, unless you found a super good deal in a town that liked you. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna go to these because in Native, this town sometimes had some really good stuff to buy. I just don't remember what it is, but I remember I would always make a trip up there on the off chance that they had some stuff for a really good price. I think it was possibly silk or velvet. I bet it was velvet, because velvet up here is really cheap, so you can buy it and then go down to Provin and sell it for like twice as what you bought it for. And I think velvet is, as far as base price goes, the most expensive good that you can get. I'm only making just under 5,000 silver now a week. We really need a war to start, because pretty soon I'm gonna start breaking even and then things get rough. I'm gonna have to stop upgrading people because I'll run out of money. Been freed from captivity by deserters. I wonder if lords can become bandit lords. Because we already saw that one of the lords was like exiled out of the map. Think of something else. Which was awesome. Like beforehand, that would only happen to kings, and that would only happen after you took over every territory they had. So like they were out of the game. Like I've never seen that happen to a regular lord before. So I wonder if the lord, I should check in here just in case a tournament's going on. And there is, so it was a good thing I checked. That's not what I clicked on, but I'll look at the horses, sure. It's not bad. Lowish armor, but check here. So the velvet is super cheap here. 912 is I believe, a very good price for velvet. Like I could buy this and basically make a profit out of it anywhere. How much of a profit? I don't remember. I think if you sell it in Suno, you might be able to sell it for like around 2,000, so that'd be 1,000 silver profit. I guess I'll go check it out. Like, what do I really? Not much. I'll buy it. I'm about to do this tournament, so that'll, even if I make a mistake here, it's like, well, there was a tournament, so you know, works itself out. Check for farmers, just real quick, just in case I forget to. After the tournament. Hopefully I do better in this one than I did last time, because last time I did terribly. I didn't even place. Okay, decent area. Arena. I'm red team, let's remember that. Horseman with bow. I thought he was going to be a little more stuck than that. My horse is about to go down, isn't it? Good hit, but didn't go down. That'll do it. 189 damage, I would hope that does it. Jesus. Guys. No throwing in the house. Shit, I hit the wrong guy. I'm just gonna get behind this. Where? Oh, there he is. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll get him to chase me a little bit. Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, you almost got me. Go red team. Perfect. I only got 6 points though. I got 4 downs, but only 6 points. Dominant presence. Dominant presence. There are 3 dominant presences. That's weird that I didn't get 7 because, like, I have no idea how this stuff works. Like, does only the top person get? I just saw my camera shut off. Only the top dominant presence gets a point? Like, why does that work? Alright, I'll just move my points down. Don't withdraw from the tournament. I've done that before on accident. One thing I didn't mention about the tournaments that are really, really nice is that in native, you went in with whatever health you had. So if you were at 50%, you would fight every round at 50%. But this one puts you up to 100%, regardless of what your health is going in, which is really nice of them. Because there would be a lot of situations where I just had a battle and I was all beat up. And then it's like, tournament. It's like, well, I mean, like, I could try it, but I'm probably not going to win. Because I'm at a huge disadvantage right now. And I will say it's more realistic and it makes more sense. I'll also say it's less fun. Okay, 4 points again. Oh, but I moved my bet down. And then that time I got 7 points, because of course I would. It's fine. I either drop it to a 6-point bet and make 7, or I push it up to a 7-point bet and make 6 points. Those are my options. Well, I'll take what I can get. Green team this time. I gotta make sure to look at that because I'm not very smart and get confused easily. You're blue, right? I didn't want to hit a horse on accident, so I tried to get the lance out of the way. And it worked. That's the guy I wanted. Especially while he wasn't looking at me. Because sometimes those greatsword guys, if they make a perfectly timed strike, they will hit you before your lance hits them. Because I don't think these practice lances have like the 240 range that the big lances do. Big lances do, even though it's the same model. Either that or if you miss your lance, they're gonna wreck you. And because you are traveling towards them, they're gonna get a massive speed boost for their swing. And if they don't hit you, they're gonna kill your horse. And then as you're standing up, they'll get a hit on you. It's a situation you don't want to find yourself in. And then if you saw that, I wiggled the front of my horse because he was throwing things at me. They like to lead you, so you can fake him out a little bit sometimes. Just all right, sword out. I'm just gonna stand behind him do this the safer way. He's just got a spear, which is going to be slower. Even on a block like that, don't matter. 6 points that time, 9 total. 3 renown. Will be good for my renown, for sure. So I wonder if that 3 renown that popped up was a, like, bonus renown for how many downs I had, and then I still get this stuff, because I know you do get a renown penalty the higher your renown is. Every 200 is what it was in native. I'm assuming they kept it. But I don't know if that is like a bonus that I get, or if it is the total. Alright. Blue team this time. Ow. Oh, got a little far away. And he fell. I'm gonna get out of there before I get my horse taken down. Ooh! See, like that. So, I received 39 damage. Now, he could have just done a regular stab at me. But he also had a spear, so I think he gets a damage boost if I run into him. Like he doesn't have to do anything. I didn't even see him wind up, is the thing. Unless that was a little tiny poke that he gave me. Kinda odd. I wonder if any of my guys are gonna place this time. Right now I'm leading by a pretty generous lead here. But it would be nice if my guys make like 2nd and 3rd place. I'm not sure though, because like some of these named fighters usually do pretty well. Like this guardsman road this time. Tournament standings. So Oleg's leading. Then next, and then Sajad at the back there. I'm a little surprised because Sajad is like a dedicated fighter. I'm surprised he's not doing better than he is. Nice crossbow bolt. Whatever it was. Not quite enough. Oh, and he just took the horse down. He had iframes going down, I think. Because I swear that lance went right through his body. Get rid of that guy real quick. Get rid of this bowman, who is Artemer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he's gonna take my horse down. Gotta get on this one before the tournament gods kill it. Well, it was an effort. Yeah, I thought that was one of the named guys. He was a little too good. I'm surprised, also surprised that the king isn't doing better. He wasn't even top 4. I don't know where he was. I didn't look. Oh, that's my guy. I'm red team now. Damn it. Just missed. Yep. Alright, that worked out fine. A lot better than the last one. Finish. No place. Danish Greatsword. I could give to somebody. I wonder what determines the tournament awards. I wonder if what would be cool. I'm not sure about this. No, it couldn't be because Drakal is flourishing. I was gonna say it'd be cool if your reward was based off of the city's prosperity that you're doing the tournament in. But that's not true because this is flourishing. People look well fed, relatively content. So this is like a how this villages go very poor, poor, average, rich, very rich. This would be like rich. This would be like a 4 out of 5 prosperity. I'll join the feast, say hi to the king. He is literally the only one here. How's the feast going? Having a good time, bud? Okay, bye. Balanced Danish Greatsword. So I believe that's what Rolf is using. He's got 48 kills. See your equipment. Yep, he is using exactly that weapon. So he's at 48. What is Sajad at? 32. I think Rolf has been in the party a little longer. But he's got a lance and this Lord Sword. Lord Sword's pretty good though. Lord Sword with this shield here. Pretty decent. I should have upgraded his shield. I've been finding better ones. I'll keep him around. I'll keep him at the is. Oh, he also needs a better helmet. 47. Oh, no, 47's good. I was thinking that the helmets got up to 60 on average, but they get up to 50 on average, so that's pretty decent. Who else is a dedicated guy? Leslet, but Leslet is out of the party right now. So I guess we'll just sell the sword because he's got a Lord Sword and a heavy lance, which is all right. He's gotten 48 kills himself, so he's doing fine. Okay, so I'm at 116 out of 204. So I could go up here and get these guys, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go up to Roldy, and then I'm gonna go backtrack this way. I'm gonna track back this way, go to Yalen, hit those towns there. I think that's a better idea, as long as nobody declares war while I'm very, very far away. That is on the coast, south of Rivacheg. To upgrade these guys. More cavalry. Cool. What I should maybe do is upgrade some of these tier 4 crossbowmen. But they're going to be even slower to rank up, so. Only 3 that time. Decent price for wool. I'm not going to bother though. Hopefully that Bandit Lord isn't in this pass, because I need to take that. I haven't seen him there before, but I have seen him down at the bottom of that hill. so he could chase me up it, I guess. I won't really have anywhere to go. Nobody. Or rip. Okay. Yeah, go to that Yalen, then hit those two. Flourishing, and good. Expensive sausages, cheap cheese, though. Buy that. Very cheap wool, I'll buy that. They're also flourishing. They're way back here, tucked away in the mountains, so, like, as long as nothing crazy happens, they're gonna be really well off. That's the kind of nice thing about some of these towns in the Rodok area, is that, like, nothing ever really happens to them because they're so hard to get to. You gotta go really far out of your way, so, like, any enemy lords that are gonna raid the place have to go through a bunch of other lords that are gonna chase them off, so they never really get a chance to go over there and do that. It's pretty rare that it'll happen. Regular cabbage, I'll replace those. Fish. Doing fine on that cheese I just bought. Dried meats, totally fine. Bread's fine. Okay, well, good check. That oil is a decent price. I'll buy it. Let's buy it. Fuck it, I'll get you. If I decide I want to throw a party, I want to just have everything ready to go, and just say do it. I don't want to have to roam around, get a bunch of stuff. Like, I'll check the surrounding villages for, like, pork, because the more types of food that you have, the better the party goes. Yalen always does well for prosperity as well. It was flourishing, I just saw. Traveler. Yeah, and these towns are so close together. And I don't think bandits really hang out in this area very much. So, oh, I forgot to buy the cabbages. Damn it. Well, it worked out because there are fine cabbages right here. They're more better. So yeah, if you start a place over in this area, it's extremely tough to start here, because Rodoks excel in holding castles, because they have the crossbowmen and they have spears, which it makes it really hard to get inside the castle, so they defend extremely well. But if you happen to get one, and kind of get this, like, territory carved out, then you don't really have to worry about them raiding your stuff, because after you have some lords to kind of protect the place, they will actually do a good job of protecting the place, because there are only so many routes to go through these mountains, so. I wonder if you can give, oh man, I want to get a faction started already, because I wonder if you can talk to lords and give them orders to, like, patrol this area, stay in this area. That'd be awesome. My guy's leveled up. Getting there, though. I mean, the next night, which I'm going to hit by the time I get back, these guys will be level 3. I got another 40 or 50 decent crossbowmen, so I should talk to these guys. Okay, didn't have anything to say, never mind. And then Nemeja is a Swadian territory, even though it's green, because Haringoth is originally, man, Haringoth has only got 80 people in it. That'd be a super easy castle to take. I think Haringoth also, you might only need ladders to siege it, which would make it even easier to siege. I'll pick up some Swadians. Sure. Try to get some more cavalry going for guys on deck. Nope. Get my money. Go to the marketplace. Do I have anything to sell? So that velvet, I'll check in Suno. That's a profit on the wool, I'll sell it now. Check the tavern just real quick. Doesn't look like any farmers around. You are a ransom broker. And then up to Suno. Hopefully I can make a decent profit on that velvet there. Anything over 1,000, I'll let it go for. The problem is I have a lot of dye works in this area. I didn't think about that. So if I sell it, if I do happen to sell it for a decent price, that's 891. It's even worse. Then I'm kind of gonna screw that up. I could go check Veluca because I have an oil press there. Maybe I can get a decent price for it. I'll switch out the bread. Anybody go? Anybody in here? No. Check this down, then I'll go to Uxal, back to Veluca. Oh. Damn, that's a lot of bandits. 7? Someone shot me right in the head. Try this again. Okay. You can get attacked twice in a row. It hasn't happened yet, but that can happen. Oh. I really should know better than to buy velvet, but here we are. Ransom broker. I don't have anybody though. Yeah, I think once I get everybody in my party sent out to go do their thing, I'll start grabbing the other heroes in the place and just immediately sending them out. And then when they get back, just dismissing them from the party so I don't hurt morale or anything like that. Good price for wine. Looks rich and well maintained. $9.53. Okay, I'll just sell it. It's fine. I think I lost like 20 silver on that, but it's better than taking it somewhere, making a tiny little profit, and then next time my payday hits, I like make 200 less, so I actually make less. I have oil works here, so it's not going to hurt my my business. In fact, I should have bought oil here, because then that would raise the demand of oil, which would then give me more money on mine. Totally messed that up. I think more strategically. 14 Rodox, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get back. We're at 192. Basically a full party. Stopping at the rim. Probably take the same route. It's faster. I could go through the steps, I guess. If I wanted to check some other stuff, maybe pick up some spice. 64 units of food. 3 days left of food. Are they just eating that much? Looks mostly okay. And I guess a lot of stuff is half eaten now. I guess I should buy some extra food then, just in case I get bad RNG. That pork is cheap, I'll buy it. It's gonna go bad by the time I get to the castle, but maybe they'll eat on it. Save me some trouble. Devlian. Yeah, I didn't think so. So he's originally a Swadian. Right now he's working for the Serenid Sultanate. It's a huge group of manhunters. Jesus, 215? I've never seen a party that size for manhunters. Keeps telling me he's patrolling around Tolga. It's so weird to me. That's a leaf blower. So hopefully they're done out there after this. If you can hear them, even. I'm not sure if you can or not. Who are you? Ransom broker. He's wearing modded gear. That's cool. I haven't seen that outfit yet. Looks good. It looks like many people that go to the Renaissance Fair around here. That's a traveler. So I'm out of here. The like castle has been besieged. Okay, Swadian. That's originally their... I think it's originally their castle, so... And nothing has changed. Kind of interesting I don't leave that many... Why didn't I leave tracks right here? Oh, it's odd. Okay, they just ate. But haven't done training yet. So... do this. We'll keep those guys. Definitely keep them. I'll throw these guys in. Keep the Swatians. Want them to turn into horsemen. And then I guess we'll take out the rest in these Nords. That'll be another 50. That'll be a big upgrade on them. Let's take all. And then we can just wait here for some time. Our Tremor reached level 17. I need them to get one more level. Up to 18. New level in Int, though, so that's nice. Better Engineer. Better Tactics, which is good because I'm giving him a +1, so his tactics will be at 8, so now I will have a better tactical advantage. Not too bad. The rest of these guys I bet level up. Nope. 3 left. I should throw some of my horsemen in. I'm traveling with a rather large party of cavalry. We'll see what we're at after I throw these guys in. 66. I don't want to travel with 66. All of these guys too. Let's all back in there. Let's keep, I don't know, like 30? Probably a good number. 12, 14, 26, that would be 37. So around 40, not counting my heroes. So let's throw in some of these. So that'd be more like 18, 29. Better. One more to make 80. Do I need to build anything? Manage the castle. No, I am currently building messenger posts for the next 5 days. And my money situation is I should take some out. That's my money situation. Back to treasury, withdraw 5,000. Do I have anything to give in here? Oh yeah, the oils. Of course. I'm gonna keep that grain actually. And the bread, I'll just replace it. Cheese is good, need to put that wine in there. So now I'm ready for a party. Like another bag of spice would be better. But I am like all the way ready for a party. I don't know what the salt is doing in here. I should actually move all of the party stuff in the same area so that when I look for it, it's easier to find. So 2 jugs of wine, 3 things of ale, 2 things of oil, a thing of spice, tons of different kinds of food. Cheap bread. I wonder if I throw this pork in here, if it will stay fresh, or if it'll start deteriorating. I'll check. I'll leave it in there for a few days and then go check on it. Fine smoked. That's about to run out, so I can go sell that somewhere. Same for the fruit. Yeah, I'll just hold on to the rest of this stuff. Also, if you own a city and you throw a feast in the city, I think a tournament will happen automatically. So if you're trying to push that yourself, that is something that you can do. Which will make up for the cost of throwing the party. Especially in this mod, if you do well in the tournament. Okay, we're like good friends. 32. I know at a certain point, at least in native, once you hit a certain point of your relationship with them, and I think it's like in the 60s or something like that, you stop losing relationship with them. Like something that you would normally do that would cause you to lose relationship with that lord, you just don't anymore. Because like that's how good of friends you are. Which is really nice. It doesn't come up too often by that point, but it's nice when it happens. Sausages? Oh. Crowded, well-to-do people. Looks well-maintained. Migrants nearby, drawn work. So I think this is a 5. Like, very rich. Opulent and crowded with well-to-do people. I think that is like, the best it gets. So things here be very expensive. But you can also sell things for a lot of money. Places, so. Let's look back. Gain some more right to rule. Perfect. And then I believe Rolf I already sent out, but I will check. Anyway, I have not sent him out. Well, Captain, I think that you would be the kind of king that well-born gentlemen such as myself would be proud to follow into battle. Would you support my cause? Of course. The trick is now to get others to follow you. As you know, one's lineage is a great determinant of one's worthiness. Perhaps you have a long-lost ancestor of whom you have not told me. Of course. Let me tell you about him. I started as a nobleman anyway, so like that's not necessarily a lie. Yes, I think I have heard of that line. In fact, I can envision his entire genealogy. If you give me your leave, your majesty, I shall travel about the villages and castles of this realm over the next several weeks, spreading over your royal birth. Of course, well, it's probably not. I'm probably not a royalman, so, you know, I'm stretch the truth a little bit. Nobody needs to worry about that. Of course, I would hope that you would remember your faithful subject when it comes to distributing lands. Very good you do that. Goodbye. Yeah, I sent her out already. He didn't want to go, sent them out. Nizar was sent out, Leslie just got back, so he's the last one that I need to send out. Hopefully he doesn't take offense to Rolf going out. He's part of the mod, so I know nothing about him. So we'll see. But it's been going well so far. So I'm at 24. When Rolf gets back, I'll be at 27, and as long as Sajjad doesn't have an issue with Rolf going out, that'll be 30. And that's pretty good. And if I get married, that'll push up to 40, which is very good. Wait a minute, what is Dana Arnona's? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Bermuda. Someone in his line. Darga. Okay. These titles are messing me up. Okay. We're down 7, down 30. Family. Son, sister-in-law. Niece. Not her. Sister-in-law. She's cooperative towards you, so I think it's her. It's like she's got all this family. Rula is her father. I do not like him. He has very high renown. I should check the people she's related to specifically to see if they're worth if she's actually worth marrying, or if it's just Uramuda that I'm gonna benefit from. Because the Honorable Lords are really the only ones I care about. So if it's like 2 of them, perfect. Otherwise, I might go over to the Nord area, because Logar's son and his father... His father is almost always honorable, and I know Logarson is honorable in this playthrough. Normally he isn't in my experience, but this time he is. So I think he's got a sister slash the father has a daughter that I could marry into, which would give me very good pull with them. That would pull Lords away from the Nords. I would have some Nord guys on my team, which would be amazing. Maybe I do that. Maybe that's the play. That means I have to start learning poetry. Manor, I don't care about. It's between 2 cities, so I'm gonna stop somewhere. Pay your troops half wages while you rest. Most sexually learned after your company. 8, say 51 days. Forget it. School would take 57, and it gives you +1 every month, which is fine, but for here I don't care as much. So forget it. And a mill is almost never worth it, because while it raises your prosperity, every time they get looted, it goes back down to 0. So it makes sense in like those Rodok villages that I was talking about. But out here, where it's a little more open, less good. So I think I'm done with improvements on this town. Until maybe way later in the game when I have way more money I know what to do with. I'm just gonna adjust my camera just a bit, just so it doesn't shut off on me. Do they have anything to buy? Cabbage. I actually need cabbages, so that'll work fine for me. It looks very poor and desolate. So I helped them out, and now I just bought something, so hopefully their prosperity starts rising. I would have hoped that it went up a little bit, because we haven't been at war with anybody, so nobody's been looting them. And I've been going back pretty regularly, so they haven't really been taken over by bandits. So I don't know. Look at all this. Wow. Fine spice for 902. Wow, that is a super good price. Let's do that. Even that one too. Do them both. Get those 2 guys. I could get this 3rd bag to keep. Let's just do it. Let's get out of the way now. I'll buy another thing of fine salt. Oh, my dude hunt sausage. Good. Okay. Cheese. I'll buy. Sure. A little expensive. Never mind. I won't buy. I'll wait till I find something cheaper. Lord Executioner. Right. I saw this like on the first day playing. No, not take a walk around on the streets. Yeah. You're not even. Okay. Well, there's a hot mess, isn't it? Going up to Nara. I'm really surprised no one's declared war on us yet. Like, what is the Kerrigan Carnate doing? Kerrigan, no, not Swati. No outstanding issues. No outstanding issues. Trade agreement with the Rodok Republic. It will degrade into a non-aggression pact in 2 days. Interesting. So they degrade because we had a defensive pact with them, and then that degraded into a trade agreement, and now that'll degrade into a non-aggression pact, which Will that degrade into a truce and then back to 0? Very interesting. So in this one, because I know diplomacy is included in Floris mod, and I'm assuming that's what's at work here. But it actually makes sense to gain reputation with other lords then, so you can cut those deals. I bet that gives you right to rule too, if you convince them to go into a pact with you. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm not sure how many of the kings I have a positive relationship with. Ragnar, maybe. Harless, also maybe. Good. Good prices. Stuff. I'm gonna wait in the till the morning as well, just in case there's a tournament happening. Amdar. We meet again. I was just gonna say, I don't remember ever talking to him. Apparently I did at some point. Rouse's leadership decided to Sultan and join the Kingdom of the Nords. I didn't see who it was. Reports. No, not reports. Notes. Game log. Iridia. Irida. Okay. Oh, this place is being shit. No tournament. I want to see what my options are talking to these guys. That's it, huh? Sure, they went this way. I don't know who they're talking about. Wonder if that lord probably got into a fight with them, okay? What else do I have in my inventory? Just the salt left, right? Because I'm going to keep the spice. So I'll sell that in Riveted. Sure, I can get a decent price for that. Might be worth making a trip down to Werchegg. It was defeated. What? Defeated in battle but managed to escape. Oh, he probably got hit by those, by that bandit lord. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, almost 500. That's actually, I think, the best price I've seen for salt this game. Truce has expired between Swadia and the Veggers. Trade agreement expired between us and the Rhodoks has degraded into a non-aggression treaty. I am interested to see what it is next. Not Rhodoks. Well, I mean, I guess that would work. The truce will expire in 20 days. Okay, so non-aggression treaty and truce are the same. I see the Nords took Kudan. It's a shame, we should have taken that. Starting to think that Khan isn't gonna do anything. Maybe I could try to convince him to go to war with the Saranids, because they do hold a lot of our stuff. All this here. Jersey Milker, hey, how's it going? Just trying to decide what to do here. I've been waiting and waiting for the Kerrigan Carnate to start a war, or to somebody start a war with them, and it's just not happening. So I'm kind of at a weird spot right now, because I need them to go to war with them, so I can take places, be denied a fief that I should rightfully have, and then rebel against them. It's a very convoluted plan. Did I level up? Yeah, I did. Feels like an Othello level plant. It's just too bad because it hinges on like one thing happening. I'm like all ready to go, and I'm like, yeah, okay, like I'm even the marshal, so it's gonna be real easy. As soon as it happens. Maybe the Khan knows. That's why he's not declaring war. Because I've been slowly gaining right to rule, and he's like, I know what's gonna happen if I let this go. And at this point, it's too late to rebel against him now, because if I do it without that cause, I lose the castle. And if I lose the castle, I give him 900 people in a castle, which would be terrible. It would be so hard to take. I'd really shoot myself in the foot if I did that. I mean, I could dismiss all of them, but like I've worked for so long getting them all trained up, so not worth it at this point. Manhunters, farmers, okay. Deserters. Eh. Normally you don't really have to worry about people getting into wars. It just happens on its own. So I find it kind of strange, especially because the Kerrigan aren't big. We've been pushed back. We lost 2 of our cities here. So, like, we're weakened, not to the point of Swadia, because they're down to 1 and a handful of castles. But we're about the strength of the Vegar territory right now. Only more so because they've been at war constantly with somebody. Let's give those 2. More Nords. More Nords. I don't have any more of these Swadian guys, right? I think I took them all out already. I'll do a quick check. Mercenary, Saranids, Swadian Page. Take you. I'm not sure who you are. These guys have already, like, kind of found themselves in the polearm tree, so I don't think they can get out of that. Yeah, and then it's just a bunch of, like, odds and ends cavalry here. Starting to get a little bit built up. A little bit. Yeah. Maybe going to, where are these guys down here? Oh, because I was getting them up to tier 4. That's what I was doing. Okay, we do that then. Because those guys are way better at tier 4 than they are at tier 3. I think it's worth the effort. I'll keep a little bit of infantry on me. Or in case of emergencies. Okay, well, I mean, I could go talk to him and see if he wants to go to war with, Serenade Sultanate. I think before that I should check on these towns. Aliurg Castle. I'm not sure if it'll tell me. It's been a while since I looked at it. Aliurg Castle. Report is very old. 256. Man, that's pretty strong. See, that's the problem. We need to go to war with the Veggers so we can take that. We can take that stuff out. But now the Nords took Kudan, so there goes that plan. I'm losing a bunch of money. Down to 4,000 now. I need to stop recruiting people. Because the upgrades are just gonna creep up on me. Forgot to throw the freaking spice in my castle. Damn it. So I need something to happen. I'm over 1,000 though. Over 1,000 in the castle. Nice. Currently where all my money's going. Let's get this up next to the other stuff. Better. I'm only at 30% on that book. I could just stop at my castle, put everybody in the garrison, and then just sit there and read that book. That wouldn't be the worst idea, to be honest, because then I could do that one, and then I could do the charisma one that somebody else in the party is reading currently. Get who? Probably Nizar, if I had to guess, because he's the only guy using charisma. Peace agreement. Beggars and the Nords have made peace. That's bad. Declaration of war. Rodak Republic and Serenade Sultanate have gone to war. That is fine. Nords and the Rodaks have declared war. That's also fine. Would have been good when we were still in a defensive pact, because I think that would mean they went to war with both of us. Maybe that's why we haven't gone to war, actually, because if they declared war on us, they would also go to war. Well, no, because we were in a trade agreement, so it was fine. Yeah. Well, now that they've made peace, Kudan's gonna get... They're just gonna get more powered up, and the truce is probably for like 30 or 40 days. And then they're gonna have to go to war again and then try to take it back before I would like to really go do that. Unless the Nords declare war on us as well, and then in which case I can just go take Kudan right now. It'll be a little harder, because it'll have some Nord guys in it. But the location is just too good. Pass up. 51 step bandits with 160 prisoners. Who do you have? Anybody I'm interested in? Not really. 33 mercenary swordsmen, but eh. See, he looks pretty good, but I remember these guys just dying, like, immediately. Fuck. I want to see your equipment. 40 armor helmet. Decent shields. Horse is alright. Body armor is okay-ish. Great lance. One-hander with a terrible reach. Wow, 80. That's probably why they're going down, is this weapon right here. If they switch off the lance and they go to this, that 80 weapon reach, you gotta be so close to people to hit them on horseback. They only have 94 people in here. It hasn't been taken over. So, I wonder if when lords... So I've noticed that when I defeat a lord, they immediately have people back in their party, and like they're ready to go again. So I wonder if they're actually taking them out of the garrison like the player has to. And that would be a way to whittle down the castle if you're planning to siege it. That would kind of change a lot of things about the game. Because then you could go track down that lord and kick his ass like over and over and over again until you're at a comfortable spot to siege, and then go do that. Very, very interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. This town's looted, I don't need to go here. What else is around here? Nara, I need to check out. And then I should go check out this castle as well. Everything else is relatively fine. Gush is still looted. Nara's only got 235 people in the garrison. Which, I mean, is... It's a bit. It's a bit. Well-fortified towns have, like, 300. About. But it's full of Sarranids. And Sarranids suck because a lot of them have thrown weapons. So, that would actually be pretty tough. Defected, left the Nords and joined the Kerrigan Carnet. Why would you ever do that? Maybe he's getting caught for treason. That would be a good reason. Book merchant. Missy Floris. But I mean, if you look at the territories, like this is all the Kerrigan has. And then this huge area is what the Nords have. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna go join these guys, it's fine. Doesn't make any sense. I'm not even sure if the Kerrigan Carnet has fiefs to give out. In which case, it's just a matter of time before that guy leaves. It probably is anyway, because if he's defecting from places, he's probably a scoundrel-type lord, and is just looking for anything better. Who did I see? I just talked to you. That's his castle, too. 114, that's also very weak. So, we could go siege this one, and then do a big siege on Nara to take it out. Probably Nara first. The problem is that if I ask for it, which I will, my castle and the city are pretty far away. The saving grace to that is that if I convince some people to join me, we could take Ichimur, and then we would have a nice little thing going. It'd be a lot harder than taking Kudan, where they're so close, and then probably like Nalag and maybe Yuruma Castle. That would be a nice, powerful area to go into. This is a little worse here. I gotta get something going though. Like, I can't just wait forever. I'm eventually gonna run out of money. I could buy land in some of the cities and then go and pick it up, like in Ichimur, which is close, and Kudan, which is pretty close. I could do that. But yeah, money's gonna start being an issue, because pretty soon I'm gonna have too many people. There wasn't even anything here. Hallmar's even weaker. It's only at 205. That'd be easier to take. The majority of them, they're pretty spread out, but a lot of tier 3s. Averaging around tier 3 troops. It would be a tough fight, but possible. Especially tough with just Arrogant. Which is good. It's actually good, because if the lords that I raid with lose a bunch of people, that's actually fine, because I'm gonna fight them. So it could be a strategy to just wear them down as much as possible, and then when they're pretty low, do that. I'm a little worried about the Khan, because the Khan is sitting at like 460 people in his party right now, which is that's a tough fight. If it were native, I wouldn't worry so much, because I could grab some of my super high tier guys and then go like let him chase me up in these mountains and fight him up there. But with the mod, it makes things a little more difficult. So, for a number of reasons, it seems like their AI is a little better. Like, individual troops' AI is a little better. And the troops are better rounded. So like beforehand with the Karagate, you only had to worry about the Lancers. If you... down to 300 again, I'll take that. Sure. Surprised they have not reset yet. But whatever. Farmer, yes. Where? Just real. Oh, it's right there. So, I wonder what to do. I could try to convince him again, I guess. One thing I could do is go do jobs for the king and convince him to go to war with the Karagate. Or not the Karagate, the Vegars. If I convince him to go to war with the Karagate, that'd be awesome. No, you should work for me. I'll give you lands. Okay, yeah. Where are they? This is kind of a weird town to fight in. Oh, there they all are. They're forest bandits. And now. Do, Do-do-do. That guy had green sleeves. Everybody else has blue sleeves. Why does he get green sleeves? I should switch to... Shoot him! Good. I guess more of them have green. Fair enough, fair enough. It's just been so dark when I fight forest bandits, they blend in. I really should have got a... Nah, it was just a bad fight. I was gonna say I should have got a longer sword, because right now I have a bastard sword, but it's only reach 103, whereas like the Vader Lord sword is 110. Or I think the general sword as well. One killed. Body and cavalry. That's why they wear green, to blend in. Forest bandits blending into their environment. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. I'm not sure if I believe that. What's your source? I don't need to go back. Okay. Buddha. His party size is going down. He's probably been fighting bandits. There's the con, 459. Maybe I should just try to do some jobs for him. Let's see. What does he want me to do? Let's see here. Because I have a 14 relationship with him. It's not none. Do they have any tasks? Need a letter sent to Reichs. Should be currently at Tulga. Certainly. Thought my letter delivering days were over, but I guess when it's the king, it don't fucking matter, does it? There he is. Interesting that I deliver a letter to somebody in the same faction. Leave. Go back to him. Who are you fighting? Some steppe bandits, 40 of them. That's a troll. Don't actually care about that, do I? Because my relationship with them will go back down to 0 or negative. So, any more tasks? He wants soldiers. 7 tier 7 cavalry. Hell no. Nothing else. I think I have like 3 tier 7 troops, and that's because I hired them from being prisoners in some bandits company. Okay, that replaces the guy I lost in that fight. Yeah, I got a tier 5 puppet. Do you want to buy salt? You want to buy salt? Sure, I'll sell them both. What was the population? 273. 273. a lot of tier 3, but it's tier 2 and tier 3 archers, bow and arrow archers, so not as bad. And tier 3 cavalry, so also not as bad. So that each more wouldn't be that hard to take. Even though it's higher numbers, the troops aren't as good for defending anyway. Give these guys away. Keep thems. Give these tier 5s. Because I don't need that many, I mean 30 cavalry plus my heroes, which half of them are cavalry themselves, is a lot. Let me upgrade these guys. I should just take all of them. Screw it. I'll just run with a team of 90. Look at worn down. Oh, this guy upgrades into the cavalry I've been building. That's nice. Jacobite. Okay. I didn't have anything in my inventory, did I? Nope. I am good to go. Okay, well, I think it's gonna do it for the stream. Sorry for a kind of a boring stream. I thought something was gonna happen, but they have been completely resistant to going to war. Maybe I can talk to a scoundrel lord and start an inciting incident against somebody, because one of them's gonna have something to say about this peace, and it's been going on for too long. The trouble is who we go to war with. We could declare war on the Nords. They have a lot of different areas they're fighting in. Did you try showing them your pole arm? You know, I did try. Methlib, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I tried to go to the king and say, hey, we should go to war with the Vaggers because they're at war with everybody and they had some of our stuff. And he goes, nah. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'll have to start something. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow.